Letters fly off a spinning globe from the US, UK, and Australia to spell SGK Studios present an Audio Pizza production.
Can't believe it's another month. We've had conventions and announcements. Well, not so much. So we're just going to shoot the breeze on Audio Pizza. Next. Hello, Kayaker here. Another month gone by, and it's balmy summertime, but it's getting chilly, but not as chilly as some places in the southern hemisphere, but they don't count, right, Sean? It's only the northern hemisphere that counts. How are you over in the
Correct.
shed? Things in the shed, hot, cold, or indifferent?
Oh, are you flirting with me now, Kayaker?
Always, Sean.
It's hot in the shed. Yeah, it's
I think you're the one doing the flirting.
Am I in the northern or southern hemisphere? More flirting. I don't know. Where am I? I'm in the middle, aren't I? Somewhere?
What?
I believe...
I'm like the belt of the earth.
I think so. I think
that would
you're
be the equator.
Well, am I not in the equator, Garth?
the prime
So,
meridian.
no. Is it? I guess
No.
it feels that way at the moment. It's so hot there.
It's very muggy, shed-bound. Anyway, that's him there, that voice. That was Garth, so I should, I suppose, officially throw over. Hello, Garth, you all right?
I'm great.
Welcome to Audio Pizza. I mean, it seems like Kayaker's given up, and you wanna bring us back in?
I'm not sure I can. This is just a bunch of little stories, I guess. The ACB and NFB conventions have come and gone. And usually I expect to see a lot of great tech announcements out of there. And this year I'd say, Sean, would you sum it up as like, not so much? Or what do you think?
Well, what do you expect? I mean, what do you want? I mean, we're
What do we want,
constantly
yes?
looking at what's coming
I
up,
want the
what's,
next great
what's
thing.
rumored to
The
be
next
coming
great
up,
thing.
and then we get what?
I want the next great thing.
What, every time?
Yeah,
I
every
mean,
year.
you know, then
You
it's
got
not
the
so great,
iPhone.
is
That's it. Done. That was the
Well,
last.
talking of great
thing.
things, the iPhone is a great thing. I think we can all agree on that. Across the world, I think it's a great leveler of men and women. Sexist, but you're not so happy with the iPhone, Kayaker.
Oh, well, I recently updated from 18 to 26.
About time.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I know it.
Recently.
And disappointment. I can't believe I've complained how it's sort of like turning the heat up in the frying pan as you cook yourself in iOS and macOS, and I'm seeing it again. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when I just noticed a whole bunch of annoying bugs. The number one bug that I hit was I'll ask Miss S to do a search on the web, like search the web for, I don't know,
There's a
Bosch
mistake right there.
Bosch appliance homepage. And she's like, okay, here's some results about Bosch appliances, and it usually gives the 3 results. And as soon as I go up to click on them, it closes. I don't even have time. It just pops up and it disappears. It lasts like 10 seconds and then it's gone. I can't even read the 3 results that come up, nor can I actually
Yes.
activate them. It's like, WTF, Apple. It's like, really?
I think that was a feature request from us, the users. It's just get rid of Siri quicker if you could. I think they took it the wrong way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess so.
Is there a setting that controls that at all?
I have no idea. Sometimes
No.
it
Have you
stays
gone
up
looking?
longer. No. And then
No.
the other
Yes,
thing that I
there isn't. It's a bug.
Yeah. And when you go back to Siri, like, or you launch an app and you go, or you click on the link and you go to Safari and you go back, it assumes that you want to talk right away. So it turns on the mic instead of just allowing you to get to the next result. I don't know. It's just,
Correct.
It's just
A pain.
disappointing. It's like, wait till I speak.
And yet, you are still using the Mac every day. Many Macs every day. You're still using the iPhone every day.
Yeah. Although
And he's
I
still
have-
bemoaning the loss of a headphone port as well. So
I do miss the headphone port.
Yeah.
We know he
Yes, I'm
doesn't
Snow
deal with
Leopard.
change very well.
Although,
No.
yes, but I will say that MagSafe charging has sort of removed my main complaint about the headphone port, because my main gripe was that I could not I could not charge the phone and use headphones at the same time. Because let's face it, there's no better reliable connection than a wired connection to your iPhone. And I don't know if anyone else has this issues, but I am constantly, and I mean constantly, every single day, multiple times a day, having the audio drop out of my, H2 chip glorious headphones, AirPods, right? And the audio is resorting to back to the phone speaker all the time. Do you guys have that problem? Do you use?
Depends on what you're doing, I think.
Well,
I often have to just start up something like some music playing or whatever, audiobook, whatever it wants to start up playing. Just get something playing straight away. 2-finger double tap on the phone to make something play, and it usually comes back to my AirPods. But yeah, it's annoying that it does drop out.
It's all the time. And you go to Bluetooth settings, and it says that your AirPods are connected. That's the thing that pisses me off the most. It says that it's connected, and it's not connected, and you have to power on, power off. And what
they're connected, but the routing is not there.
Yeah,
it's not routed to the headphones.
And frankly,
isn't that a voiceover thing? I mean, the phone's audio is still connected and going through, but the voiceover isn't.
No, it's the phone. No, it's the whole audio. Everything.
It's whole audio.
I'll be on a FaceTime audio call, and I'll be talking, and poof, it's like I can't hear anyone, and it's talking out of my pocket all the effing time.
Okay. All right, I can't disagree with any of that. I don't use the AirPods enough throughout the day to comment on that. I only use them sparingly. So.
I use them constantly.
Do you just speak through your speakerphone, Sean?
Yes.
What about? Oh, that's right. You don't go out in public.
No, I don't go out in public. And if I do, I'm wearing my Meta Ray-Bans, and I'm hearing it through there.
Okay.
Oh, but how can you use your phone with those on? They're so laggy.
Because I don't use my phone usually when I'm out. I don't. I deal with it. The lag's only an issue if I'm typing. I find everything else I could sort of compensate for it. So that's not really an issue. But the Siri results disappearing as you're trying to browse them is definitely a pain. And as is the go back to look at those results again. Oh no, I'll just turn on the microphone and listen. I absolutely agree with you. The thing that also gets me is the notifications. If your phone's locked, you hear a notification come in, he starts reading it, and then it says, locked again before it's even finished, or even if I'm swiping through. So that's a pain. But, I mean, isn't that the same with every update? There's something there, right? But what about the positives, Kayako? What about the plus? Anything?
I think the only thing that was kind of nice is the auto call blocking. So, the pre-screening, like if it doesn't recognize the number, it'll just sort of go to voicemail and just sort of ask for information. That's kind of convenient.
What phone have you got at the moment?
16 Pro.
Okay. Oh. So have you turned on Apple AI?
No. Well, don't forget, I'm not running the beta. This is just... I'm talking about...
No, but there's still stuff in 26.
I've turned off a lot of that stuff.
ChatGPT and stuff forth.
Yeah.
Have you logged into your ChatGPT through Siri?
I have Gemini. I use the action button as the Gemini shortcut, so that's what I do. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but I got in the habit of just speaking, hey, Miss S, and asking simple questions.
Look, we can all agree, Miss S, as we're suddenly calling it for some reason.
Well, I just didn't want to invoke anyone's.
We
is
never
a lot
before.
better under iOS 27.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, it was pretty much, hopefully I can send a message. Hopefully I can place a call to someone using Lady S. Apart from that, it was pretty horrendous, right? So I don't think that's changed in particular with the last update, 26.
But I'm optimistic that a lot of that stuff will change. It's probably not worth reporting because the whole interface to Siri is changing.
Well, you're only about a year behind, so maybe.
Well, I usually...
Cutting edge kayaker.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know. Well, I wanted to be ready to make the switch to 27 because I figured this is going to be the Snow Leopard upgrade. So I figured I'd get used to the annoyances.
Well...
Oh, are you... Okay, so...
I'd have been hopeful for that, but, I wouldn't count your chickens.
So you're on the beta now, Garth, correct?
Yeah.
And?
Beta 3 I'm not as happy with. I've had more audio dropouts. They fixed some stuff, but yeah, the Siri volume is not Siri volume. VoiceOver volume is a bit all over the place. It has these little tiny dips, and sometimes it just stops talking. But you know, I don't really care. We're still only up to the first public beta.
Right.
This is beta 3 of the dev beta 3.
Dev beta 3.
So it's it's early days. I've got it on my only main iPhone, and I'm mostly not worried about that.
Okay.
Well, that's good for a dev beta, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about then?
Well, I'm just saying, don't count your chickens,
Well,
before they
stop.
hatch.
Count those chickens. That's why I said, yeah, look, this is a dev beta. I thought beta 4 was out already.
Oh, maybe it is beta 4 now. I don't know. I think it is
keep track
actually.
of it.
Yes, that's right.
So, Sean, are you using
Okay.
betas of anything on any of your devices?
I am not. Okay. No, I've only got one iPhone 15 Pro Max. I
Same
think.
as me.
So,
No.
Geez, you don't have a friend that can just send you a spare?
yes, probably. But honestly, I'm quite happy so far. I am going to wait. I'm in no rush because the thing for me is the only real draw for iOS 27 is the enhanced Lady S AI.
Well, and in theory,
So-
the polishing of all the features and bugs that they're supposed to squash, right? That's part of it as well.
Well,
Well,
the
we will
more
wait
of
and
you
see, but-
people who are using VoiceOver get on it
Yeah. Well,
and actually report those bugs, the better.
I don't.
Yeah, but what's the point, as Kayaker says? It's too late now. Someone else would have done it. That's what he said, Garth. That's what he
No,
said.
I'm just saying that it's if I had a second device, I'd put it on, but I'm not gonna. I can't risk my primary device on the beta. It's just I'm not Apple's QA department. I'm sorry.
Garth is.
Yeah. Well, good for Garth.
And he's quite happy.
Yeah. Well, Garth has.
All right.
Do you have a backup phone, Garth?
No.
Are we keeping you up there, Garth?
I believe that was no in Australian.
I said nah. Nah.
No.
Doesn't nah mean no in
Sorry.
American?
I don't know. I'm
No.
an American.
No, I don't have a backup phone. But, I've got an Apple store not far away if I needed one. But, or I've got, other options of getting online quickly if I need to.
Okay. All right.
It's just a moan fest.
Yes,
this
I've
feels like to
done.
me,
I've
Kayaker.
done. I guess
don't wanna
I've been
be,
lucky in that I've done the betas right from very early on for the last 3 or 4 betas, and not had a problem. As in, I think I get a little bit. I don't know how to describe this, but you get so used to working around issues that you don't even notice that you're having issues because it's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And so it doesn't bother me, I guess. I still want to capture them and make sure I'm reporting them, but it doesn't. It's not a point of frustration for me. It's just well, that's how it is. Come on, let's sort it out.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone else on Android or Windows or Chromebooks will have exactly the same annoyances as well that they have to find their workarounds on, right? So it's really difficult. Look, it's weird because I'm saying don't moan about it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I understand it. It is frustrating.
It's just I feel like there's such a double
So,
standard. Like
yeah.
these types of bugs, if they were affecting mainstream sighted users, would be corrected. I think there's a disproportional impact. The types of bugs that we have to deal with are
So, hang on, Kaika.
what?
Hang on.
Go on, Garth.
Hang on.
Go on, Garth. Give it to him.
What I was going to say is,
Narcissist.
you've
Come
got
on.
a very easy. You're saying, well, we can't report a bug. You've got a very easy way of doing it.
Apple accessibility.
Apple accessibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. I just have never had.
It's not
anything come-
hard. It's not. It's not hidden. It's not impossible. In fact, as voiceover users, we've got a much easier way of doing it than the average Joe who isn't using an accessibility option. If you're, just using the iPhone without any of the accessibility options, to report a bug, it's a pain in the bum. You've got to go through a developer portal just about. You can still, but as a voiceover user, we can just do it straight through accessibility.
How, Garth? How could someone do that if they're listening
Phone
right now
number,
and want to
ring 'em
report a bug?
Yes,
Off the top of my head, I don't know what the phone number is,
Oh.
but it's easy to find.
Yeah, it's the Apple accessibility phone number.
Okay.
I have that actually as a contact. Call Apple accessibility.
And there you go. You've got it.
And you've got it in your contacts. And
You're still not
stop
reporting. You're just whinging about it.
because usually the process has been unfulfilling with that level of support.
So you're saying don't bother because you're not getting the feedback. Saying thank you, Kayaker. We are working on that right now.
I've had
I've reported
a
lots of
couple
bugs.
more bits of feedback in my feedback, which has been great. So you go and look at your feedback, and they're saying, yeah, we've got fix for this one. Got an email the other day saying, it's really weird actually. The email came from the Apple Robina store, which is possibly where I bought that iPhone. I don't know. So it didn't come from any kind of, email that I would expect it to.
Corporate headquarters.
But it was like, we believe in the latest build. There's a fix for this issue that you've reported. Can you see if it's fixed for you, sort of thing? And you have to put in your feedback. Yep, fixed or not.
But this
That's cool.
is going through the beta program? This is not
That's going through the beta program, through the feedback app.
Okay, yeah.
And if you just go in and look at your feedback, sometimes it'll say, multiple reports, fixed identified. You get the feedback. You can see what the progress is, or quite often
That's
it
really
just
good.
says, no other reports of this, where that there are other reports of that because you've, spoke to other people who have reported the same thing. They just haven't been associated together in the same, they haven't been linked yet or whatever. Yeah. So this whole thing, the whole feedback thing is entirely opaque. It's just not right.
It's opaque.
Well, hang on. You're talking about the feedback
I'm talking
app,
about the feedback
though.
app for someone who's on the beta.
Okay.
Yes.
On the beta. So for the majority of people,
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
pretty a silent, non-interactive process.
Doesn't mean you shouldn't,
All right.
yell in the direction where it might actually make some difference as opposed to us. Yes.
Us. Okay.
Most companies usually have a ticket system. You call them up, you report a problem, a ticket is opened, and they work through it and they close the ticket. That's not how Apple operates.
They have a ticket system. This
They
it
just-
is.
I
You just don't get to see the tickets.
It's
Yeah, so
internal only.
But that to me is just dissing the customer.
No, I agree with
It
you.
would be
No,
nice.
look, absolutely.
But-
I totally agree with you. It would be fantastic.
It's not really in their DNA, is it?
I don't know why it should. I'm the one that reported it. I'm blabbering about all these bugs in public forums and just screaming to the wind. I've screamed to Apple. I've screamed out here, and you get nothing back. And there's no indication that they give an F.
Oh, okay. Kayaker is raging. He's using letters
Sean,
and everything.
have you talked to the head of accessibility at Apple at any point? In perhaps another forum?
Well, as a show we have
Yes.
on Double
Now-
Tap, we've spoken to.
And how do
Sarah
you
Herring.
find that interaction?
That interaction is, as it is with every big tech company, very on
Yes.
point and very difficult to
Anything
get any
A politician, yeah. That's their job.
off topics. Yes, it is. Yeah.
There's no interaction. There's no care for the customer anymore. It's kind of annoying.
You're looking for a mum and pop store sort of experience here. That's gone away. And
I don't think
What?
that's the case. I think trying to think of a good.
yeah, that's just what I was going to say. Give me an example of a big tech
Well,
company
not a big tech
that does
company.
it.
I think. I guess I've had good experiences with. These are small places though.
I'm not editing any of that out, by
There you
the way.
go. Yeah, that's all staying in.
I'm sorry.
Bob's Computer Shack, just down the road from me. Yeah, it's great customer service. But the big tech companies, I'm sorry, they all work. It's all about protecting their own interests
And not
you know,
opening themselves up
exposing
to
anything,
litigation. Yeah. Yeah.
Open themselves up to
Exactly right.
litigation. Well, that's like I have
Because of
time
the
to do a class
insane
action
American
country
sport.
that you belong to, who sue at a drop of a hat.
I got nasty very quickly. Anyway, so that's Kayaker. He will be moving to Android and
Yes.
Windows for the
Absolutely.
next episode of Audio Pizza. Looking
Thanks.
forward to
I'll
it,
let you know
Kayaker.
how the transition goes, guys. Yeah. Thanks.
That said, look, I Sean, you probably know more than either of us. I am interested in an Android device. So what's the latest?
Oh, look at that. Smooth operator. Yeah, well, we recently had the Samsung Unpacked event. And Samsung always makes beautiful, sexy hardware when it comes to handsets and things. The Samsung Galaxy S range of smartphones they're beautiful. And I've had my head turned.
I know.
I have strayed away.
Nice, some
from the temptress.
Interesting perfume on that walking by. Yeah.
I know, yes. It was her fault. I've switched to Android when I got sort of the iPhone, what was it, 7 or 8?
Yes.
It's like, I'm just bored with it now. It's a 7-year itch. And you know what? I totally switched over for, 6 months or a year or whatever it was, and it was fine, and it became less awkward as I went on. But at the end of the day, I still ended up coming back to iPhone, and I think that says a lot.
Better the lover you know.
Or does it? Or say more about your personality, Sean?
Yeah,
exactly. You kind of start a new editing app like Reaper, and you try it for a little bit, and then you jump back to Audacity.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, it's true. Yes, I just can't stick with anything, Kayako.
Except for your woman.
That's beautiful. Yes, I've got no choice. She keeps
a knife.
Walled garden.
She keeps a knife under the...
She actually does.
I've been scrabbling to try and climb over those walls. I can't get out. Love you, Sarah. Anyway, so what was I saying? Samsung Unpacked. Okay, so it's like, okay, what sexy handsets are they going to have? And they did release some. The Fold, I think we're up to generation 8. So the Samsung Fold and the Samsung Flip. The Flip is the one that is the vertical folding one, so like a clamshell. Yep. Yes, yeah. And the other one is like a book, so horizontal split down the middle. The only difference really is that they've the Fold has a different aspect ratio, so it's more square than your standard phone. Doubled really, so it's more square, which could be quite interesting. I don't know, but the thing for me is, because there's rumors, of course, that Apple are going to be doing this as well. Maybe the end of this year.
Flip or fold, what's the rumor?
Are we going to flip or fold? Well, it's going to. Yeah, the rumor is it's going to be a fold.
That's a shame. I want to flip.
But that's what I want to get onto, because the price points on these are still cutting edge. You could argue cutting edge technology, though this many years in to folding phones since Samsung released the first one, I would argue.
No, it's still cutting edge
anymore.
because they're still a bit, I don't know, it's probably a couple of years actually. But if we're up to 8, I've sort of saw generation 5 or 6, and it was still pretty.
Really?
I just didn't like the feel of it, the feel of the screen.
Yeah, the early screens were kind of very plasticky, weren't they? And just sort of felt cheap, yeah.
And after 6 months, you've got a little ridge in there, and didn't like it.
That was my thinking as well. And I was thinking, if Apple are going to release a Fold, then I would think it's because they've nailed down that screen technology. They wouldn't put up with a crease, no matter how much that's improved on the Galaxy Folds. Sorry, it's not called Galaxy Folds, is it? The S Fold or Z Fold or whatever it's called. If no matter how much that crease has decreased, it's still there, and I don't think Apple would put up with that. So I don't know if the new Fold from Samsung is truly
foldeless,
flat screen. Once you do, that's right. I honestly don't know
whether or not Apple have nailed it. You get to the point where I can totally hear what you're saying in terms of they wouldn't do it until they could. They wouldn't want to do it until they could, but it might be getting to the point now where, well, it's been so freaking long, we better we really have to, even if it's not perfect still.
Yeah, but what's the numbers? What's the numbers of folding phones?
Yeah, I don't think it's about
in the
that.
Hands of users out there.
In so much as it's about the impression, like we have this, like the McLaren racing team, and
So it's a marketing checkbox for Apple. Is that what
it's a marketing checkbox?
Yeah.
Does anyone actually really want it?
I don't want one. Why would I? I don't need a screen. So what is the appeal of? I really don't get the appeal of a folding phone in the first place.
The flip is the appeal for me, because when it's flipped, I'm assuming it's like the skinny iPhone. What do you call it? That
Mini?
Flipped, it's not much thicker than my current phone, but half the size. That's what
Yeah.
I would like. Give me a really compact little thing that'll fit in my pocket.
So you're basically
flips out.
wanting a mini. That's what you really want.
No,
You want-
I want a mini when it's in my pocket and a proper sized phone when it's not.
So that's interesting, Garth. So you want something that's just small enough to fit in your pocket, but you still want to open it up to use the screen when you want to use it? Or I'm still not sure I understand
Well, I use
your
the
justification.
screen. I use the screen. I don't need that much real estate, but I'm used to the size of the keyboard now, I suppose.
Okay.
And when I used one of the older phones for a while, it seemed tiny. What was it? I can't even remember what it was. One of the last ones that had a home button that was little, and it was just awkward because I'm used to the keyboard the way it is now, I guess. And I'm sure that, I would get used to it again.
You
Yeah,
adjust.
I think you adapt to the size,
Yeah,
in
but
about 2 weeks.
Having a decent sized screen for BSI, having a small phone in the
I
pocket,
get what you're
though,
saying, and
be good.
I'm with you, right? I get it. And there's something quite nice about the clamshell aspect, the ability to hang up a call just by closing
I know.
your phone.
It's sort of
That's
emotive, not emotive. What's the word? Like evocative of a yesteryear almost, isn't it?
it is. There is a bit of a nostalgia to it, but
Nostalgia.
also
That's the one I wanted.
But it's also practical, right? It's smaller in your pocket, and it's sort of that physical action of hanging up. There's something, I don't know, intuitive about it as well. So I get it. Like Kayaker, though, I've got absolutely no interest, or I've got no practical use for the bigger screen the other way.
Yeah. No,
But for low vision, if we move away from Kayaker's incredible
Most of us aren't
narcissism
totally
for
blind.
this episode,
yeah.
for low vision, being able to use that as a video magnifier, I'm sure there's going to be loads of apps out there, or the magnification zoom feature to be able to use your phone without speech when whoever does that. I think that there could be some draw
Absolutely.
to these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you have more vision,
I don't know.
maybe.
The
That
price,
said,
though.
the new phone's going to come out, and there's probably going to be some kind of flippy foldy thing, and I'll just get the Pro as usual.
Well, we'll wait and see. The other thing that Samsung announced was 2 smartwatches, not the Pixels phones, the Galaxy watches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. Different powered, pretty much the same to be honest, but different processor. It's a Qualcomm chip in there now, so don't know. Does that make it any more responsive when it comes to accessibility? Honestly, I'm not going to buy one to find out. If you have one already, then it may be an improvement. And the last thing, and the thing that got everyone excited, the smart glasses. From Samsung, powered by Google's XR, therefore Gemini. This is going to be so cool. And then it was, we haven't got a name for it yet. We don't have a price. And it should be
my
coming
God.
out in autumn sometime. So it's like,
Giants.
well, actually, this isn't really an announcement, is
That's
it?
not
It's
an
just,
announcement. That's a vague notion.
we're working
that
on
we
this over
probably
here.
should do this.
We got a bunch of engineers scrambling to catch up to Meta. That's what they're basically
Yep.
saying.
As do Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
They're the ones I want. That excites me much more than a flippy foldy phone.
Isn't that interesting though? Because I'm exactly the same. When we were talking about the Unpacked event coming up, it's like, well, what are you looking forward to? Now, obviously, I'm an iPhone phone user, so the phones, you could argue, wasn't really aimed at me anyway. But it was still I wonder what they're going to do with the smart glasses, because that is the new platform, isn't it, for us? I think anyway.
It seems that way. Although to date, right, there's still the issue with getting the video from the glasses to your phone to do the processing power. You see some. I mean, that the quality from the glasses, if you use products like Be My Eyes and Ira, it's
the
okay,
glasses
but it's
camera
not
is
as
crap.
sharp as what you get on the phone.
No.
Yeah.
but it's
Geordie
got to be
actually had that
compressed.
situation the other day where she was thought, oh, cool, I'll just give this Ira. She had to sign a document. That's what it was. And she said, I'll just do Ira on my Meta glasses. That'll be great. The agent couldn't read the document, had to go to a phone anyway.
Yeah.
Is that because of your terrible, terrible internet connection?
No, it was because of the Meta glasses.
Well, I
The
think
camera,
the bottom line
as soon as
is
she went to the phone, she was fine.
Yeah. But it's not the internet connection. It's the connection between the phone and the glasses. If it's going over Bluetooth or wireless hotspot, that's
and
the
also
real drawback.
and also just the actual camera itself. You've got this tiny little pinpoint camera compared to what's on the phone, which is a proper camera.
But even those cameras can be pretty good. I really think the part of the problem is just the bandwidth it takes to transmit stuff. And I'm optimistic that if Apple's using their own customized chip, there might be some sort of weird Wi-Fi protocol, so you're getting Wi-Fi speeds. The
V1 chip. Yeah, well,
that would be nice.
Maybe
We'll see.
Yeah, well, it's definitely compressed because of the Bluetooth connection. In the case of Metas, I know the Echo Visions use Wi-Fi connection, right?
Yeah.
So there's pros and cons. Much faster and bigger bandwidth, so you get better video quality. But then it uses the battery much more. So I don't know.
It does.
There's a balancing act to be had with that. But I used Aira the other day through the glasses for the first time in the wild, as in not just, let me test this out as I walk into the kitchen and try and manufacture
you had a real-world
task.
experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to the dentist and the taxi driver dropped me off somewhere which wasn't my dentist, and it was like, it's fine, I'll figure it out. So I was all brave at that point because I was annoyed. And then as soon as I stepped out, I was like, I have no idea where I am, and now I'm scared. So it was, okay, let's try this. So I got my phone out, opened up Aira, started a call, and went straight through to my glasses, and it was an amazing experience,
Seamless.
actually.
Yeah, great. That's good.
Yeah. It's a tiny little sidewalk full of stalls and cafe tables and A-frames, signs for the shops. So you can't shoreline either against the wall or the curb line. So you got to zigzag. And I'm just not. I just get so frustrated with that.
You almost wish you had a glide.
Oh, almost. Yes, that would be great. Are you listening, Amos? That'd be fantastic.
I'm coming to see son, Amos. I want to see one.
Well,
he wants to take one home with him.
I want to take one home back to Australia. You better have a guard on that thing, or it'll be in the bag before you do it.
I think it's got a tracker on it, Garth. I hate to tell you.
That's all right. I'll find it. I'll get rid of it.
Stop it. We'll vibe code it away. Anyway,
there you go.
The Aira agent was amazing, as they usually are, and gave me plenty of notice when something was coming up. Now, the video quality, I suppose, didn't have to be, I want to read the print on a document.
Yes.
It was, okay, there's a massive pillar for some reason in the middle of the pavement you're about to... that you're about to walk into. Yeah. There's a cafe coming up with chairs and tables on the path. And the other thing, of course, the thing with Aira, because I've had great experiences doing the same thing with Be My Eyes, volunteers as well. But the thing with Aira was, okay, I don't know where I am. Here's the address of my dentist.
Yeah.
And they
GPS.
looked it up within seconds and said, you're a block away. Let's get you there. And then when they said, you're near enough there, just stop a minute and have a look around. And I looked around and said, yep. There you are, and she walked me through the door. It's automatic. As soon as I got in there, do you want me to take you to reception? It's like, no, I'm fine now. But it was that seamless experience. Yeah. Now, of course, if I was able to say as soon as I got out of the taxi, hey, Lady M, Mr. M, hey Meta, make an Aira call. That would have been even better. Now, there's Siri shortcuts, so you can kind of do that by talking to Siri, but sometimes if the phone's locked, that doesn't work, and you got to hold the button, whatever else anyway. And I just wanted this just to work, so I thought I'd open the app and do it properly. But still, it was a fantastic experience. So I've got to say, the glasses paired with that was amazing. So cool.
And what a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah,
just the anxiety, the stress of those sort of interactions with the world that we have to have daily sometimes. Yeah. To be able to just get that assistance when you need it, it's great.
It is just like having a guide, right? It's like having someone there with you. It was.
Are you currently a subscriber to Aira, or you just use the free?
Which is funny, which is just going to bring me on to my next point. It's just a shame about the pricing that so many people can't actually use this. Now, I do not subscribe. I couldn't justify the cost of it. I simply use the 5 minutes free call, and that's been enough for me, I've got to say. The only problem is, what if I rang at that time, and because I'm not paying, and it was busy, I would get the please wait. We can't take your call at this time, it's too busy. Now, I totally understand that, and I'm not blaming Aira for it.
At that point, you would just swap over to Be My Eyes and hope for the best.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. So, I mean, but the 5 minutes is usually enough because I do use it in situations like that where I'm stuck. I don't know where I am. I need some sort of navigation, some sort of location advice as well as whoops, there's something in front of you. So, yeah, it's very cool.
And you get the 5 minutes once a day, is it? Even as a non-subscriber? Yeah, that's still good. That's great. Because as you say, that's often all you need. I'll get to the end of my month sometimes and I've used hardly any of my minutes because it's all been in the free 5-minute calls that you get in the first 5 minutes of your call anyway. Right. Once a day. That's sort of all I use it. And then there's other months like this one where I've used all of my minutes, really early.
Well, I always remember you using it, Garth. I think that's the first time I actually seen it used in the wild like that. When we were bumming around, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, Manchester.
In London.
Oh, in London.
The big famous department store.
Yes.
Harrods. That's the one.
Not Harold's.
Old Harold's. Harrods, yes. We were, wow, that was an experience. But we came out of there and I had some sight at that time and it was suddenly, okay, now it's dark. I'm out of the game. And you just pulled out your phone and started an Aira call and we walked a fair distance, I would say. Probably not. I always remember walking through the scaffolding with the plywood floor. And Aira got us to the subway station.
Yeah.
And now I was just so impressed by it.
Mm-hmm. We used that a lot, didn't we?
Yes.
Jordy and I used it all the time in that trip. That was a different trip you're talking about, I think. But yeah, when we did our trip around the UK, it was, it's just takes away, as I said before, it takes away a whole heap of anxiety.
It certainly does. And it's nice to have that in your pocket when you need it.
All of this to say, what I want is Apple glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Meta got there first, arguably, right? As into the saturation point that the Meta Ray-Bans has got to, and now we're getting more versions of those, not just sunglasses, also normal in air quotes glasses as well. Do you think if Apple bring them out, they're going to have something, aren't they? Because you're going to have the price point of an Apple product.
Yeah, they'll. So
you're going to have the locked-in experience of, well, this is going to work maybe with an Android, but you're not going to get all the features and all the fancy bells and whistles. So you're sort of locked in with the iPhone, which is fine for us. I get that.
Yeah, I don't care about that aspect.
What is it that's gonna really say, okay, there's something? What's that killer app that's going to drag you over from your Metas?
That's silly to say. Maybe this is I find it incredibly frustrating using the Meta glasses because of that Bluetooth delay. That alone would be worth me paying double the money.
Really? Wow, okay.
And I would assume that Apple will get away with as much as they possibly can get through the EU in terms of integration between the phone and the glasses. I would assume you'll be able to, any app that has camera access will be able to use the Apple camera in the glasses instead. These are the things I'm hoping for anyway. We don't have this whole Meta as the gateway. Also, just not supporting Meta would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're the main things that the assumed, because we don't know anything about them yet, or even if they're going to exist really, but the assumed tighter integration, which in a lot of people's books is that's a red flag. But for somebody who is already using an iPhone and a Mac and an Apple Watch and AirPods, it's not a red flag. It's bring it on, yeah. The water's warm. Come on in.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I am with you. And I think that possibility of, okay, now that camera you're wearing on your face is available to everything as a system camera.
Yes.
I really hope they do that, because
So
I think
do I,
that would be huge, especially for our assistive tech software, the Seeing AI or whatever it may be. It's going to be fantastic. So that is going to be the key thing for me. And I think you're right. If there was something like that, then I'm all in as well.
Yeah, I suspect that the bandwidth and what you're going to see and pass through as far as resolution is going to be top notch as well. I'm sure they're going to do some tricks with that to make the quality of the image high as well. At least that's
With
what I'm
that,
hoping for.
Kayaker, let me just say, I've been complaining about us using iMessage/FaceTime for the longest time because of your stubborn refusal to use WhatsApp.
Won't use WhatsApp all over Meta. I don't understand it. But anyway, keep going.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't have a Meta account. I still have a Beta account, and they don't have my cell phone number still. So
Well, now WhatsApp you can register a
Yes.
username on WhatsApp. So they are
As far as
slowly
I-
rolling out.
I
no
believe
telephone
you can
numbers.
register a username, but you still have to provide your cell phone number, as far as I know.
Well, if it's not forward face,
Just-
you just don't want to
just-
provide it to Meta.
No, I don't
Just
want
get
to
a
provide myself.
Google number. Can you still do that?
Nope.
Get
you
it set
can't.
up, and I'm sure you can get some kind of.
Either
Number
way, it's ridiculous, and stop it, because when we're talking in a group through iMessage, all I hear, and then someone gets excited and there's four people typing, is Kayaker is typing. Kayaker sent an empty message. Kayaker is typing. So-and-so sent an empty message. And before anyone sends an actual message, I hear about 15 announcements, and it is absolutely awful. FaceTime calling is not great either. And I don't
know about
understand. Yeah, some people say it's the best. I've never had a good experience with FaceTime.
Really?
It's just either doesn't connect, or the audio is terrible, or
I
it
made
just disconnects.
a normal phone call to Brett Brett in Hawaii, and I forgot to say, "Hey, you do FaceTime audio," and just
That's
said
an expensive
call.
mistake.
Well, no, not really. You know, not with cell phone plans these days. You free international calling to 10 different countries or whatever for $5 a month or whatever it is. It's no big deal. We eventually realised why it was so hard to understand each other, because the normal phone call was so bad. And I hung up, called him back on FaceTime, and it was like, that's better. Now we can hear each other properly.
Okay. All right.
I get that on one-to-one FaceTime, but when you try, I agree with Sean to some extent. When you're trying to do a group FaceTime message, it's like you tap, connect. It like sometimes rings, it doesn't ring. Sometimes it shows up in messages. It's just inconsistent, and it's hard to join. Sometimes you join and you're not there.
Chats.
Yeah,
That's because you're unpopular.
that's because you have no friends.
Yeah, you're
No, because
antisocial. You're a
most of my
terrible
friends
person.
are on WhatsApp. That's
WhatsApp, yeah.
Because we literally
Come
had
on
a couple
in.
of friends, and we were on the phone for 7 hours today in a group chat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Join us, Kayaker. Join us.
You know, I was
can't
about to,
resist.
and then another article came out about how crappy Facebook is and Meta, and it's just like, nope. I'm holding
A
firm.
man of principles. I like it. You stick
Yep,
with it, sir.
good on you.
Yeah. Good for me. Well, I will tell you something that excited about if we're just shooting the breeze. It's like we alluded to it before, and you know, the rustlings on the interweb and the conferences and the Glide is starting to roll out to people. You know, people are taking it to the wild. It's been seen, and I'm kind of excited about when my name comes up on that list and I get one at my doorstep. So,
It's a raffle. Do you know? Have you got a date or anything?
No, they've been.
Will you have it by the time I come to CSUN, do you reckon? What's the chances?
Yes, I think it's high. I suspect.
Well, luckily I'm not bringing a guide dog, so I've just.
Oh,
found
you're not
myself a guide
taking
dog.
mine. You're not taking mine. No.
No, I'll just grab one. There'll be a little blindy chain behind.
Yeah.
Choo choo! The blind chain. Can I just say the Glide is looking more and more exciting as we see those social media posts from Glidance, of people actually using it. And, here's the first one off the factory floor, if you like, off the manufacturing line. Here's the unboxing experience. And you think, oh my God, this is actually going to happen. It's been that
seen
long.
Any of these things.
They've really upped their.
It'll depress you if
media.
it's not available in Australia, Garth. So just don't
exactly.
bother. I'm just hoping I can use it international travel, even though it's not available in Australia.
We're people too, Amos. We're people too.
They do speak
Barely.
English. So you got a good shot at it. That would make the most sense. Well, I mean, obviously they're targeting English speaking countries first for localization purposes, right? Canada, US, and UK. So Australia is probably next on the list.
I would think Australia should be fairly high up the list just because of our NDIA, the National Disability Insurance Agency, where there's a pretty good chance that people could get funding for such a thing.
Yeah, okay,
A reasonable chance, anyway. I don't know.
Is that a guarantee, Garth? Garth
No.
guarantees. Contact your
Garth
NDI
guarantees.
provider now.
Yes.
No, so
Well, there's a lot of strange things where they're quite happy to pay for a very expensive blindness-specific device, whereas they won't pay for a much cheaper off-the-shelf device that does the job just as well.
It's because it's not for you.
yeah, I find that bizarre. It's like why go with the
Exactly.
custom solution? It's just
Yep.
it's almost as if people don't have common sense in government.
What?
Oh, you don't be stop. How
Take
dare
that
you.
back.
Yeah.
Seeing as everyone else has had a bit of a whinge and a moan, I'm going to quickly have my own before we finish.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find a name for something. As you all know, I'm into my vibe coding at the minute, and
yes.
you got to find a name for this amazing new thing that's obviously never been made before. An email client I'm trying to make. That's never been done before. Not like I've done it. Yeah, I know. We all think that. The point is trying to come up with a name for something, right? In this case, like, why do I need a name? It's just something that I'm using. So why do I care? It's not like I'm going to sell this thing, right? But in the case of this email client that I'm doing, in order to get calendar and address book support from Gmail, you need to register with Google.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get access absolutely for free. It's a bit of a pain because you need to set up an app password, but you can use sort of Gmail IMAP protocol to get your emails from Gmail, which is okay, which is fine. The other option, which is Zero Auth, I believe it's called, which is what Outlook uses, where you say, yeah, I want to sign in with my Outlook account. It opens a browser and it comes up with a list. Is this the account you want to use? Yeah. Hit enter and it goes, okay, do you want to allow this app? Yeah. And you're done. To do that with Gmail, there's a cost. You need to pay to do that with Gmail to get that same experience.
Right.
Between $600 or $3,000 a year, according to Claude.
That's a very expensive. That's a very expensive mail client. All of a sudden.
Yes, apparently now I'm going to have to do a subscription to it and pay it myself as I'm the only user. So I don't do that route. Anyway, the point is you can get round it, but in order to get access to the calendar function, which is absolutely what I want, you need to register it. It's still free, but you got to register the app with Google. And to do that, you need a domain name and a privacy thing.
Yes.
And okay. So, all right. I need a domain. Sorry, Kayaker, you want to say something?
Well, I was questioning that because you can access Gmail from lots of different mail clients. I don't understand why you'd need something special for your own mail client. It's not like every mail client needs to register with Gmail. IMAP is an open protocol, so why do you need something fancy pants?
Yes, IMAP is an open protocol, but Google I should say Gmail doesn't allow that access to the calendar and address book contacts information. It gives that open access completely to your emails, reading and writing, but not to the calendar and not to the contacts until you register. Now, that wasn't the case. That Zero Auth situation of logging in, where it just comes up, opens a browser, it's got your list of accounts already there, and you just hit enter and allow.
Have you tried masking your client as a straight web interface and pretending it's a unique web client?
Cheating? No, I haven't tried that. I don't know if, I think that's covered, but I'll give it a go. You never know. But the point is, if I try and do it legit, I got to register a domain for this thing. So you got to come up with a name, right? You can't just call it accessible
Ninja.
email. But yeah, but that's the point. So it's
Well, what
okay.
did Claude suggest you call it?
Well, that's the first thing. As with, what used to be just Google it, it's now just ask AI.
Yeah.
So, all right, come up with some names. And it comes up with these names. And of course, any actual English word, not even English actually, any word that's in any dictionary across the world has already been used, has already been registered by a domain, which is just sat there saying, this domain is for sale. You can use. That's why there's so many of these new big tech companies coming up with services and apps with their names that make no sense or have got E's or vowels missing.
Always
It's because
missing a vowel, yeah.
There's nothing left. So you've got to
Did I
make up
not-
words.
Did I not send you my suggestion that I thought you liked?
Which was
Osseo Mall.
Ossiomall. Yes, you did.
Mall.
Oh,
So
Osseo Mall.
here's why that is. So it's not Mail, it's Maul, like Darth Maul. But
Yes. He had to
the
get Star
Accio was
Wars in.
do you remember
right.
did you look at Harry Potter, the spell that means come
Accio,
bring
yeah.
things?
That's the
Yeah,
whole
so that's
Accio
like
thing.
that's I don't know if it's Accio or
Mall,
Osseo. Yeah. So
You're
come mail.
calling- you're
That's
calling on too many.
calling my mail. It was very funny. I thought it was a good
It was very funny for Harry Potter nerds. No, you're right. Look, and at this point, I've given up anyway. I mean, even a terrible name like that, Kayaker, I'm thinking, why not? But I can guarantee, have you done a domain search for that? I bet that's gone already. Anything Harry Potter-ish related.
Well, switch it from com to biz or ninja. I mean, there's
Oh, there's
other
so many
top-level
TLDs.
domains. Yeah. Get
Audio.pizza,
unique
for
TLD.
example, that's ridiculous.
TLD is audio.pizza, right?
Yeah.
One of Garth's better marketing strategies to hide the blind podcast in something that makes no
Well,
sense.
isn't that the point, though? Right? Because, audiopizza.com.
Well, I don't. Didn't he have iBlind Tech before? Wasn't that one that he had?
It doesn't. The point is that where we are now, there is nothing left. You just need to just get just pick some random letters
So
and a random.
what I'm doing
TLD.
right now is checking Hover for I hadn't thought to do this because I've got my app that I've been working on.
There you go. What's your
Not that
app
I
called,
need
can we
really.
say?
No. Not until I register the domain. If I need to.
Yeah, because as soon as it goes out, someone's going to squat it.
Oh dear.
Which has been really
funny.
annoying. I have to admit, since Garth has started adding transcripts and our email address is now in the transcripts, we get like every month. It's like, hey, to reach more people on YouTube and audio, your podcast.
yes.
It's like, oh God damn it. Thanks, Garth.
Yeah, thanks, Garth.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Putting transcriptions out there to help people. Anyway, sorry, that was my rant. It just, the more I looked into it, the more, okay, it's just called accessible mail. Is that? No, I couldn't use that. Use that.
How many different accessible email vibe coded clients are there out there?
Oh, there's hundreds, and I've got to say, Quick Mail from Kelly Ford. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah.
Is one that's out there right now, and it's absolutely perfect. It's fine. It's absolute. So why aren't I have got that installed? I've got that installed here. I've got it installed on my other computer.
This is a Windows client, yeah? You're working on?
It's a Windows client. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just that I started this a while back, and
Yeah.
it's just I'm really getting into it. As simple as that.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Sorry to keep going on. Right. This last thing. So I've got it all working as I want, and I've got those. So I would call them extra features. The automatic unsubscribe and the conversation thread, but done in a way that screen readers can actually go through heading by heading rather than those collapsible threads and you miss emails, whatever. I've got the actual email side of it exactly as I want it, and then I think, okay, AI's got to be in here somewhere, surely. And I spent so much time building AI into it. And you know what? It adds nothing. Well, it does in the fact that there's a reply with AI button. And, what sort of tone is this? Casual, whatever. And it puts in a perfectly okay amount of text with your name, and it sounds fine. It's contextual. But you think, in the real world, I'm just typing that in the time that it takes to generate it, depending on the hardware that the user's got. And I've actually took it out. Well, I've disabled it for now. And I'm thinking, actually, AI brings nothing to the table in this.
Yeah, okay.
It's just so funny, but I always think, what can AI bring? Because AI is the answer, and in some cases it just isn't. Sorry, I had an epiphany that I thought I would share.
Yeah, amazing.
The irony being that this thing's totally written with AI.
But AI adds nothing to the actual client. You still have to think and read.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, kind of just, get rid of all your junk mail and tell you what you need to know, and must be something it can be doing, surely.
Well, I that's how I started off. I wanted to just give me a summary of everything, because the preview that you get, the 1 or 2 line preview that you get with your emails, it doesn't, it may be, let's say, 100 characters for the simple version. And 100 characters of that is, hello, you get an email from Amazon, and it's, hello, Sean, your order number 777, dang, that's your 100 characters gone before you get any information at all. It's just the first, slice of the
Sean
email.
wants to know his
But what
vape
about
nicotine has arrived.
the summary?
Yes.
Yes, he doesn't want to know that.
Well, the Apple, there's an iOS 26 thing, the Apple summary that you're getting of your email.
Yeah, exactly. So
No.
that is where I built in the AI. So it'll go through there's so many emails and give you an actual, okay, this one looks important. It's from it's got the important points, and you should do this, right? Which was great. Fantastic. It takes, on my CPU, on my Surface computer, CPU only, it takes, 50 seconds per email to process that.
Oh, God, yeah, okay.
And if I've got a 200 email inbox, and I've capped it, do 30 emails in a batch or whatever. That's a long time to wait. In that time, I could enter, open it up,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
skip through and read it. So it's
can it not just, be doing that in the background all the time? So when you come to look at your mail, it's already done?
Yes, that's right. And then, of course, it's, okay, so the use case here is to replace... replace the preview. But still, in that initial run, you still got to process that in certain batches. I came away from it, and keep a database of that so it's always there, and you just add to it when emails come in. I just thought, this is so much back-end work for a feature I'm not convinced is there yet. I've come away from it at the minute.
So Sean's down on AI.
I need the hardware. That's what it is. It's limited by the hardware.
Mac Studio
Sorry.
with 128 gigs of RAM. And
Yeah, exactly. just to read an email.
I'm just sorry, off topic for a minute. I've just looked up the name of the app that I wanted to use. What I wanted to call my app. The .com. $4,485.
I tell you, everywhere.
It's available.
Yeah.
It's just
someone else has it. They just are trying to sell it for you.
That can't be right, can it? I mean, squatters'
Offer them-
rights and everything,
offer
but
them
this
50.
can't be right.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
I don't know that this is, used or not. If someone else is using it, or
what? That's the actual registrar charging that price for that.
well, they do have higher prices for certain, with proper words. If there's proper words, it seems
Sex.com,
like,
you can say it, Garth.
no, I wasn't thinking that.
Didn't that
I
go
was
for
thinking
millions
of
and
anything
millions
with
and
an
millions?
actual proper, like you were saying before, where there's actual, all the vowels are there and all it's actually, a
An actual
recognizable word, then it's going to cost you more.
Yeah.
It was coming up when I was trying to find a name for this email client. It was coming up with all these. I said, well, what about an acronym? So it's like Mavis for Mail Accessible Voice. And Mavis isn't there. Trust me, Mavis.com is gone. Don't look that up. I have no idea what that is. You look it up at your own risk, by the way. Anything like that is just gone. It's like, I don't know. It's like the gold rush has happened and now it's just a desolate, barren wasteland out there.
It is.
You've been listening to Audio Pizza.
Audio
Cheer
Pizza.
up.
All right. Well, since we're just shooting the breeze, I've got sort of one last question. Are any of you planning any vacations in the near future? Sean, are you venturing out to Piccadilly or
No.
the Shed?
No.
Okay. No. Planning on going to the deli or the movie theater in town?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Okay,
giving you
Sean.
nothing. I'm making you work for this conversation.
Sean's in the Shed. Okay. Garth, anything you coming up in the winter? Your Christmas in July?
Yeah. Well, we're doing stuff after Christmas, after the real Christmas, not the Christmas in July.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Trip
Are
to
you,
New Zealand,
so-
a trip to Hawaii, and over to CSUN is the plan.
Very nice. I will join you there in
You bloody
in March.
better.
Hang
I
on.
am.
Is that the point of this conversation? Did you just make me feel totally insecure and less of a man for not going away anywhere? Purely to cram into this conversation that Garth is going to CSUN and you'll be there as well.
No, I was actually just thinking if Garth was going to the, I don't know, skiing. Do you have skiing in Australia? It's wintertime there? I don't know. I guess you don't have snow.
Yes. I haven't
Okay,
been
skiing.
You don't have skiing in
Water-
Australia.
What
Yeah,
do you mean?
water
We've got a couple of
skis.
different ski fields.
What do you mean field? You might have a mountain. What's a ski? What's a ski
Well, that's
field?
what they call them, isn't it? Mountains
No.
where there's
No, ski slopes.
Yeah, the clue's in the name.
Ski fields?
Ski field.
It's not
All
a
right,
You
church.
get pulled along by a kangaroo.
No, he's
Oh my god.
BSing us. No, okay. He's okay. Liar.
That feels better.
Garth, the
That
liar,
feels
found
better.
out.
I'm not BSing you. We do call them
Ski
ski
fields.
fields. Yes.
Anyway, most of Audio Pizza should be at CSUN next year. Next year?
Okay.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, next
so
year, 2027.
look out for Kayaker and Garth. You won't miss them. Come up and say hello and claim your $5 from Kayaker.
Yes, claim your
Right, yeah. $5.
for the
Oh,
first person that does it.
First 100.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here looking through you bloody domain
yeah,
names. It's
we've
terrible.
lost
Stop
Garth
it.
already.
Stop it. Stop
He's
it.
drinking his
Stop it.
scotch and searching for domain names.
I didn't
All right.
find the
take us home.
scotch, and now I'm not going to find the domain name.
No. All right. And did you buy any? It's this is the weird thing. They're calling it Black Friday in July.
What?
Black Friday on July. That's like shopping. It's like they're trying to get you to buy stuff. It's like November's only a couple months away anyway. It's like I don't get this whole Black Friday in July thing.
No.
But
That's
Did you
become
pick
less
up
of an issue. There's always
any
it's
new
always Black
tech,
Friday
Sean?
somewhere.
Any new tech? Did you buy anything of late?
Stop making me feel terrible. No,
Nope.
I've not left
Okay.
the house and I've not bought anything because I've got no money. Are you happy now? Huh? Do you want to boot me in the testicles as well at the same time and have done with it? Get out of here, sir.
That's Sarah's job. Sorry.
Am I going to? I don't know
don't-
where this is going in the actual episode or in the outtakes.
In the outtakes, I don't know either. I was just asking, like, did you pick up
I
anything
think
else?
we've
It's like,
done
'cause
long enough. Take us out.
Fine.
Yep,
All right.
bye.
All
Good
right.
night. No, sorry. Go.
Good night. Well, we're just shooting the breeze. Well, on that note, I guess this was a pretty all over the place episode. But in any event, there should be more good content coming up next month because September would be the post Apple announcement. So we'll be looking forward to that very, very much. And we'll talk to you after then. And if you need to reach us, which is very unlikely, you can reach us at sgk@theblind.ninja.
That's sgk@theblind.ninja.
That's sgk@theblind.ninja.
And we'll be back after the Apple announcements in September. Thanks, everyone. Have a great month. Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
By the way, I don't put the transcripts in. It's Apple that puts the transcripts in. I don't actually put our transcript
really?
in. No.
Oh.
I transcribe it automatically.
Okay.
Take it back. We love you, Apple.
Yeah, but it's Apple's transcript that they must be getting
Interesting.
SDK in.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Well, I think all of the servers are starting to do it, auto transcribe for, I think if you listen on Spotify and various places, they're all doing the same sort of thing.
I guess so. Oh, I guess I should stop recording here. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I love my app that I use for screen capture now.
Have you made a screen capture app?
Yes. It's so good.
Why is it so good? Hang on, we should get into the show. Wait, no, shut up.
No.
No. This is the potpourri. We're doing all little stories and crap
potpourri.
like that. Potpourri. Or tapas.
Yeah. Drinking beer and talking about potpourri. Grrr. Yeah. Hello, ladies. Carry on.
Sorry, as you were.
Okay. All right. That's nice.
3, 2,
Where am
1.
I?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. What happened?
Stop making me laugh.
How did I make you laugh? How? Ready?
What did he do?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Sorry, what do you need to do? Are you a method actor?
I'm seriously going to go and get a scotch soon if you don't hurry.
All right, go get your
get
scotch
scotch.
right now. Go get your scotch. We got to make you happy. Get your scotch. No, just go get it right now.
My computer's so slow.
I'm working out of my head.
Shut a few things off.
Dealing with Philistines.
Righto.
All right.
Got me water.
Righto!
I've got me water now. That'll do.
All right.
Me old
I got it in my head.
Bamboo. 3, 2, 1. Cue kayaker.